Yeah.
The state of New York and New Jersey do not have death penalty. However, the state of Pennsylvania near New York has a death penalty. What are your thoughts about
Whose side are you on, Gabe?
pansy of the law between your states?
All right, and remember on the outside, you're gonna jot down notes on the best comment you hear for number 1 and the best comment you hear for number 2. Okay? And this is to reiterate what Evelise just read is like, you know, and you can be, it's state by state. So how do you feel about that? That one state is one way, you can walk over literally a few feet in the other, and it's not that way in the other state.
I think since the states are so close together, that they should have the same law since they're all East Coast.
Interesting. Okay. So you're saying they should have the same laws?
Yeah.
Okay, state by state. All right. Anybody else want to add to that?
What did she say?
She feels, Kiara didn't state what her opinion was on the issue, but she stated that if the states are so close together like that, they should have the same laws.
Well, no.
Come on. If you like to talk, no, I'm not going to stop you from being in 2 discussions.
All right. Can I be in the second discussion as well?
Absolutely.
Okay, well. Nope. Where'd he go? Yeah. Come here, you son of a.
Ouch.
Far away. Jordan, can you grab the ball?
All right.
Okay, so
Enjoy.
thing is, I do think we should have the death penalty, but for the states to have like the same law, I mean, it's their choice on what they want. They can either have the death penalty or not. They can't. I mean, they both can have the same law, but it's like, it's their choice.
Yeah, good. Leslie.
I do not think that any of the states should have a death penalty because we shouldn't be given the choice to like kill somebody or like because of what they did. We should like let them find redemption like that, none or whatever. And like, what if a crime happened like a mile away from like a state that doesn't have the death penalty and the one that has one? Like, what do they do? Like, do they?
So I have a question for you then. What if there's a man that killed, do you have siblings?
Yeah.
How many? Let's say that man killed your 3 siblings and your dad, and you know who it is, and they send him to the death penalty. Would you say yes to that, or would you say no?
I would say no because it's not my choice to kill him. That's
Even though he
God's
killed your parent, even though he
Yes.
killed your mom and your 3 sisters, or your
Yeah.
brothers.
Just like Daredevil said.
It's not my
I would want him to die.
I don't want it. I don't want it.
It may not be my decision, but it's justice in my opinion.
Good.
I mean, it's a natural human instinct to feel, like
Angry?
really, really mad and be like, I want this dude to die. But you have to remember, we're all human beings. We all make mistakes. But it's, like she said, it's God's choice to take away life for now.
God gave you your life. God
Gives the
God
authority
takes it away.
to people to decide whether or not. Sorry.
I need that.
All right, then, yeah, he asked that.
You said, can I say this quick thing?
Yeah, and then give it to
Okay, sorry. You said God's choice, but what if that was God's choice? We don't know. How do you know it's not? That's the thing. How do you know? How do you know it's God's choice, and how do you know it's not?
You don't get to decide. If they die in their sleep, then they die in their sleep. Then that's God's choice. It's not you. You're being very liberal right now.
Maybe that's where the future was gonna
Is
live.
there, I know this is heated, but try to be the person with the ball,
Tell him one time, what?
I mean, I get what everybody's saying, but again, you can say it's God's choice, but one, what if you're not religious? Not saying I'm not religious, but I speak from both sides. And 2, hey bro, I'm actually not. I'm actually very religious, so. And 2, I mean, it's easy to say like, oh, it's God's choice, but until that happens to you, I doubt you would say that. Like, it's easy to say right now, since it hasn't happened, oh, it's God's choice. But let that be your family. Like I said, I won't wish that on anybody, but let that be your family. It's going to be a different perspective. Like you were saying yesterday, with, like, if something happened to his, Coach Hall's kid, I guarantee you he's probably going to want revenge. Like, sometimes, and like I said, you say it's God's choice to say, oh, it's, you know, it's God's choice to decide, you know, if he dies or not, but who's to say it's not God's choice? Like, it could also, who's to say that, you know, that's actually what God has set for him, the death penalty. I mean, so you just never know. You can't speak for God, so I just say whatever, you know, whatever happens, happens.
Okay, what she said about that, like, you'll never know what happened. It happened to me. I had 6 siblings before. We're all 7, and my neighbor back in Nigeria, she killed 3 of my sisters, and she's in jail now. But I don't, like, my family, we don't get to be like, okay, we want her to die too. Like, she was our best friend, like, she was like family to us, and she hurt my family like that. But we don't get to be like, oh yeah, we want her to die, we want to see her hang and bleed and like her eyes come out, whatever. We forgive her, like, oh yeah, it happened, you know, people die, let's get over it, but we don't want her around her family, that's it. Not like we're gonna be like, oh.
Yeah, but that's your situation. I mean, different people have different opinions. I know, like, I mean, I hate that happened to you, but if that was my family, I would want them dead. Like, it's like, people always think the death penalty is for the actual, like, victim. Sometimes it's just, I mean, it's mainly for the family. That's how I look at it. I mean, you know, you took somebody from their life, so why don't you get to take yours? So it's not necessarily revenge, but sometimes it gives the family that peace of mind knowing that they'll never be able to do that to anybody else again.
You're stooping down to the level by doing that. Like, if you want revenge towards somebody, you're like, okay, well, this person killed my family member, so I wish the same thing on you. But I feel like you're just going down to their level of what they just did, instead of being the bigger and better person. Even though, I mean, that sucks. Whatever happened, there's always, you know, sorts of bad things that happen. But even then, like, I don't know. I just don't think I'd wish somebody to die. Like, that's really messed up. Even if they did kill one of my family members, like, yeah, I'd probably wish for them to die, but that's a terrible thing to say. So, whatever.
Plus, like, most families, I don't know, some of them think, like, the death penalty is, like, the easy way out sometimes.
Yeah.
And sometimes family wants to see, like, the person who did the crime suffer. So, like, even, like, yeah, people want to seek revenge, but I think giving them life in jail is more suffering than just giving them the easy way out. Because some criminals like the easy way out. Oh yeah, just give me death, because I don't have to really go. I don't have to live for it anymore, or I have to think about it anymore. So, I mean, you could go.
Well, there's always hell.
Yeah,
But you know, think about it.
Let's not argue.
But like you said, there's maybe people say that like death is the easy way out, but I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna say like what like religion y'all are or what I am or whatever, but like to me, like there's always like heaven or hell. Like to me, like if you do something bad, like there's a whole bunch of like people who kill people, or like if you go like a school shooting or whatever, and people who do that, if they kill someone and then they kill themselves. To me, that's like an automatic like straight like to.
That's a coward's way.
Like that's not something that you should do, or like to me, like yeah, it's the easy way out, but if you, because I don't know what like is in like the mind of what the like of the person, what he's trying to do or what he's trying to like accomplish. To me, like maybe he's like, oh, I'm not gonna, maybe he wasn't like, maybe he didn't have like God in their life, that's why he made that decision, or maybe he wasn't thinking of like the consequence that he was about to take. I don't know. Just my opinion.
Okay, from my perspective, I don't see why everybody keeps saying like they want this to die, him to die and all that, but in reality, why would you wish for somebody to die when we're all gonna die anyways?
Yeah, but then again, once you're hurt, if someone take
I'm talking about like in general. Like, yeah, like everybody's gonna die anyway, so why wish for somebody to die when we're all gonna die?
Well, you're not dying at that moment, and you gotta think about it's from the family's perspective. Say someone took someone that you truly loved, that you've lived with about all your life, that raised you. I know if someone hurt my mom, like I can say now, like, oh, we're gonna die anyway. But for that time being, my mom is like one of my best friends, even though she drives me crazy. But I would like if someone was to come for her, I would want revenge. I'm not gonna say that. Oh, I automatically want them to die. I would want them to suffer, but just be like, oops. Oh, that's my mom now. But
Everything all right?
yeah. But I mean, yeah, we're all gonna die. That's a sad way to look at life.
Mm-hmm.
But the way someone dies, like you want someone to die peacefully. Not
It's
like
really
having-
all how
like,
you
how
die.
you-
If you're wishing
But like-
for somebody to die, you need to be careful on what you wish for. That's the thing, because whatever you say or wish on, it could easily come back to you. So it don't matter what you wish for or what you want. Do I believe in revenge? Of course, but I would never wish something bad upon anybody because it can always come back on me. But revenge, I would never get back because you don't know what that person is capable of doing. So.
Come to the front.
Now with now like when someone's like in jail or is sent with a death penalty, it's kind of interesting to understand like why they do this. Like what is their motivation on the reason they do these horrible things, such as murder, theft, that kind of thing, even to the point of actually like mass genocide, that kind of thing. And everybody has their own reasons, like whether it can be good or bad, but there are times I wonder there are those who have no reason, those who are mentally insane and just have a problem in their mind there, like broken beyond like repair. And I wonder if jail time is even worth that, it'd be pointless to try to fix them to the point like where it can't even be repaired. Like it's just interesting. Like it's just interesting that there are those who have their own kind of reasons. The point of like we're pushing them off the deep end. But there are those who are just so far gone that is like the point of no return. That sometimes there are those who are beyond redemption, who are just like mentally broken. And I just wonder like some kind of punishment for that. Just sometimes if it's even worth just keeping there, even try to change that.
Let's